And welcome to Worth It or Not. In today's installment of Worth It or Not, I'm going to be answering the simple question: is Telltale Games' The Wolf Among Us Season 1 worth it or not? Stick around and find out, shall we? Okay, I've tried to film this review like 3 or 4 times now, and I just decided to go, let's fucking do it and let's see what happens. For those that are unaware, this is a Telltale game, so firstly, I'm mostly going to be talking about the story. Doesn't have much gameplay. Graphics are subjectable to choice. And I'm going to say this right now, I'm biased. Because of one simple thing, I'm a story gamer. I like stories. I prefer stories over gameplay and graphical style, okay? As long as the story is good and the game is playable, I don't care about much else. So yeah. Firstly, I will state that The Wolf Among Us is not Telltale's original idea. It is based on these graphic novels, the Fables graphic novels by Bill Wheaton, which are, in my honest opinion, absolutely fantastic, and I'm very pleased that I picked these up. I've read the first 2 volumes. I'm going to be picking up the 3rd volume when I can. I'll tell you whether or not I recommend the comics at the end, which by that comment next year. So firstly, let's talk about the story of the Wolf Among Us. The story is basically a murder mystery story. You play as Big B Wolf, who is the big bad wolf from many fables, including Little Red Riding Hood and the 3 pigs. Yes, Huff and Puff and blow your house down. And basically, you're investigating a murder, actually multiple murder, of fable characters. These are characters who are fables, who are based on stories, not Disney fables. These are not the Disney characters, you know. These are the original fables as they were told. Grim, dark, and very brutal. This is not for children. It's very dark and very brutal and very adult-oriented and concentrates on a lot of adult themes. Basically, you play as Big B Wolf and you're trying to figure out who did these murders. Simply put, that is it. And the story, in my opinion, is very well done. I absolutely love the story of this. It is very true. For fans of the Fable series, it is very true to the Fable series. This is a prequel to the comics, so you don't need to read the comics to understand the story. It does help, though, I'm not going to lie. And basically, you're playing as Big Wood, and you're interacting with different fables, including Snow White, Bluebeard, the Woodsman, Trolls, Grendel, various other fables throughout the story, just to figure out who done this, who committed this murder. And it leads to a lot of nice little twists and all that, and I really did like it. It did keep me spaced. A lot of the it was actually in some cases quite predictable at certain points. I did do a full let's play of it, so you're more than welcome to go and check it if you haven't already. I did like the story. It did a couple of things I didn't see coming, and it did keep it. I know when I'm watching a murder mystery or something, it's normally not that hard to figure out who did it. You can normally figure it out within the first half of the thing. This one, I didn't figure out. I knew who done it, but I was like, it could be another person, and it was quite tricky. And I did like that. There were some interesting twists and turns, and I actually grew to care about a lot of the characters in this, not just because I read the graphic novels, but a lot of the characters that aren't in the graphic novels. To my knowledge, the character of Narissa, who in all honesty is the character who I grew the closest to in this entire game, I really enjoyed her character. She is the Little Mermaid, for a spoiler. It's a minor spoiler, but it's not too big of a spoiler. Most people know that. And I liked her character a lot. You got to reveal a lot about her, and there's an interesting twist with her. I'm not going to spoil. I really like the story. I'm not going to lie. The story is very well done, and I did like it. I will say, if you're not into murder mysteries, you might want to avoid it, because it is fully a murder mystery. It is story. It's about the story and the characters, and that's what it's about. So yeah, graphics. Give me a minute, I'm just going to close this bloody window. Okay, the graphics are very similar to other Telltale games, including The Walking Dead, which is also based on a graphic novel. It tries to stick to its graphic novel roots and try and go for a comic booky, sort of like a motion comic look to it. It isn't going to be the most beautiful game out there, but it is an artistic choice, and it does suit the setting. Telltale do that with their comic-themed games. They tend to try and go for the comic book look, and it does actually capture the feel of the graphic novels, in my opinion. The graphics do look good. There are a couple of wee issues here or there, but the characters, the emotions in their face, definitely look really good. And I love the design of some of the characters and all that. Very well done. It's artistically, it's beautiful for me personally, but it is comic booky. It is that. I like the graphics. Let's talk about the gameplay. It's a Telltale game. It's point and click. Simple as, not much to talk about it. It works fine. You interact with objects. Done, dusted. That's the gameplay in a nutshell. Best way I can sum it up. So this is actually probably going to be my shortest Wii on ever, I think, because I don't have much else to say about it. I really don't, because I liked it. So to answer the question, is Telltale Games The Wolf Among Us worth it or not? Season 1? Yeah, in my opinion it is. If you liked other Telltale games, you'll like this game. It is very well done, and I do like it. I'm not going to lie, I really liked it. I felt as though the first half was stronger than the second half, I'll be honest. I thought the first 2, maybe 3 episodes were really good. Some episodes were too short, but I still think that they did make the sense. It did feel a little bit more simplistic than the other games, in my opinion, but I still enjoyed it. I did have fun with it. Any other issues with it? Not really, in my honest opinion. I did enjoy the game. If you like other Telltale games, you'll like it as well. And I liked it. I really did. It was awesome. It was awesome. Any problems overall? Not really. I definitely enjoyed it. I've said that 1,000 times already, but I definitely enjoyed it. I think that the only thing I didn't like about it is the same thing I like about most Telltale games, with that, the cliffhanger ending. It doesn't have like a horrible cliffhanger ending. It ends up in a nice round note, but it's one of those like open-ended endings that I like, but it felt a little bit iffy for me personally. It's the same with all the other Telltale games. They do end in that little like mini cliffhanger. Everything's resolved, but they want more. So like a TV series, if you want me to be honest, which is what they're going for. I liked it. I really did. I would recommend it if you haven't played any Telltale games. And also, I would also recommend that if you really did like it, if you play it, I would recommend at least picking up the first volume of the graphic novel. This is the deluxe edition because I'm a fancy bastard. I got this for like £13 on Amazon. You should be able to get a hold of it. I would recommend it, in my opinion. If you like The Wolf Among Us, you'll like this. It definitely explores it. I will say right now, same as the game, it's not for children. It is not. This is adult orientated. I am not kidding. There is a sex scene in this. Okay? It's adult orientated. You can tell how much I liked it. I have the two deluxe editions here. I'm going to be picking up the third one when I get a chance. I would recommend these if you haven't read it. At least pick up the first volume. You can get a paperback fairly cheap, probably cheaper than I paid for the deluxe edition. I just prefer hardbacks. I would recommend these if you like The Wolf Among Us. I really enjoyed it, and it is also a nice little spin on the Fables universe. And if you like Bigsby, you'll like him even more in here. I think that's all I've got to say on it. Without going into major spoilers, I can't say anything else. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. As always, I'm Scottish Warrior 92. I think that's where I'll wrap things up. Thank you for watching. As always, Scottish Warrior 92. And I'll see you on the next installment of Worth or Not. Ciao for now. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. If you want to help this channel out in any way, shape or form, you can hop over to my Patreon page and donate a minimum of $1 a month to help towards resources for the channel, licenses, equipment and other resources. And hopefully you will consider at least having a little look at my Patreon page, which is linked in the description. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.